Hello, this is Yoshiyama with Mixbreed Entertainment, and I just want to give a shout out to all my viewers um, that has been viewing my shows, Alien Races, and I want to thank you for viewing those and sharing comments to me about those. People seem to be interested in that, but right now there is just something that I have to talk about. It is crazy. You know, what is really going on? Um, it's just, I don't know. I've been seeing this post up all over the news here. It's been talked about the last couple of days, and it's kind of got me concerned. One thing I would like to say is to the higher powers in of the higher powers that is whatever you want to say, the people that control whatever. I just want to say I am not a threat. I just want to know what's going on. This is kind of scary stuff. So uh I just want to see what everybody thinks about it too. And what it is this has been picked up by InfoWars. It's been picked up by the globalists, Natural News. It's been picked up by the Washington Post. I've seen it on the news here in the local area on TV. And man, it's just you should read some of the headlines here. But what it's called is called the Operation Jade Helm15, and this is just scary stuff here. But just check out some of these headlines. There's you know, man, there you just got to check them out yourself. There's just so many, and some of the headlines are just scary. They're talking about Civil War. They're talking about World War III. They're talking about nukes. I mean, they're just talking about everything in this stuff. But the last couple of days, there's been reports out of Florida where the U.S. military is dropping in on going into suburban areas and doing these training exercises is what they're called, training exercises. And this stuff here kind of reminds me of back in the 1980s when back in the first and second grade when you had to do them drills where you hid underneath your desks and hid in the hallways and crouched down as low as you could get to the ground in case of a nuclear threat. And this is just all coming back to me. This is like deja vu for me, and that's what's got me so concerned because you have President Putin threatened to. He says that if the United States was to supply Ukraine with weapons to help them in any kind of way over there, that he would take that as a threat. And he did say in front of the whole world that if he felt threatened, that they had nukes and he would use them. And that's what's so scary about everything is people just do not understand how far this nuclear threat is right now. I mean, we are just on high alert. But the JHIM project or the JHIM15 thing, they're talking about You know, they got a map that shows here. It shows Texas and New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, California, and man, it's saying that Texas, Utah, in the lower half of California right now is considered a hostile state. And there are some more states and more hostile areas and more regions that are supposed to go onto this list. But these are the areas that that could be threatened by our borders, especially from Mexico. And Florida is now on that list too. But when they say this is a training exercise, but when you're looking at this, I mean, they have just gone to the extreme. And if it is a training exercise, this just shows everybody what, could be coming for all of us, that we could be looking at here in the near future. One thing about this is they've already, it's been claimed that they've already taken civilians off of the streets of Florida in the middle of the night, and they have a video that is viral and right now across the web. And Stephen Quayle has a video on this, and he talks about Jade Helm15, and he gets in a little bit more depth than I do. I mean, I just want to know what it is. I don't know anything about it. I'm just learning from what I've seen on the news, and I thought I had to talk about this because this is major stuff. I mean, when you have the nations going together and to talk about nuclear talks, treaties and stuff, and it seems like nobody's getting along over there right now, and nobody's wanting to really agree on anything. So I mean, what could we be facing here? I mean, people are busy living their lives, and they don't even know what's going on underneath their noses. I don't mean to laugh because this is scary stuff, but man, like I said. So, if you go back about a week ago, Alex Jones with InfoWars talked about having documents on Jade Helm15, and you really got to look this up. It's let me see. It's one video you can look up with Alex Jones is look up where did I find it? Give me one moment here. Please be patient. I'm sorry. He's got so many videos online right now that but yeah, just look up Alex Jones InfoWars, go to his page, look up his stuff. This guy, some people may call him a nut, some people may call him crazy, but he doesn't just go on what people are talking about. He gets his facts. he gets these documents, he reads them thoroughly, and he goes through them. He doesn't want to put anything out there that isn't true. And I love watching his stuff, and so you really got to go there, But let me just talk about this here for a minute. It says that I've lost that too. And this is the problem here. See, when I tried to go live earlier, I had some problems going live. Don't know what the problems are, but for some reason, my computer's not working right. And let's go. Let's see what. Let me just see what the Washington Post had to say about this. Now, here it is. I'm gonna throw you over to this screen here. Let you see this, so you know that I'm not just, talking out of my ass here. Sorry for the language, but it says right here why Operation Jade Helm15 is freaking out the internet and why it shouldn't be. It says the mission is vast, both geographically and strategically. Elite service members from all four branches of the U.S. military will launch an operation this summer in which they will operate covertly among the U.S. public and travel from state to state in military aircraft. Texas, Utah, and a section of South California are labeled as hostile territories, and New Mexico isn't much friendlier. Says right here that it seems that Jade Helm15, a new special ops exercise that runs from July 15th to September 15th. Now, they already have a date for this. They already have a date set up for this and everything, but they're already doing this ahead of time in Florida. It says Army Special Ops Command announced its last week, saying the size and scope of the mission set it apart from many other training exercises. So, it's scary. They have a date set up for this. They talk about launching this operation, and there are videos of this operation going on in Florida or coming out of Florida. And I just need you to just check this out for yourselves and let me know what's going on, because I would like to know what this is all about. And please comment down below and I will get back to you. But on the other hand, yeah, the local area for this news, this is the weather news for the local area. And today or tonight, all the way up until 9 o'clock, we are underneath a tornado watch. I don't think it's actually moved into a tornado warning yet. No, it's still a watch right now. But for those who are in this local area, just be watching out for the weather and bad weather, and please stay safe. And for those viewers that has been watching my videos, for all my subscribers, and for all my someone said all my fans out there, which I don't think I have any fans, but I want to thank you guys for coming and watching my channel. I'm hoping to have better stuff in the future. Uh, I am a beginner at this. I am just learning, and I would like to see this channel turn into something pretty big. But I need some ideas. I got some ideas, but when you get into this kind of stuff, there's some things you can't do, some things you can do. And I'm learning those what cans and cannots, and hopefully put it into some shows, and maybe we can have other shows, like maybe we can get around town and see what's going on around here. Maybe we can travel somewhere and see what's going on. I don't know. All that stuff costs money, and I don't have it. I'm disabled, and I sit here on my butt in my house talking to you because I have nobody else to talk to. You know, my psychiatrist tells me that I need to talk to somebody. So who else to talk to but you? Excuse me, there's some things going on outside, but I guess that's the reason why I'm talking to you. But you know, I see these things across the news, and I want my viewers, and I want the people I love, and I want the people of my country, because this country is a good country, and I think the people of this nation has just forgot what it actually means to be an American. And it doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, pink, blue, green. It doesn't matter. If you're an American, you're an American. And we need to figure out what is going on in this world, and to figure out what we need to do to bring peace to this world, instead of kicking back and being slaves and not paying attention to the politics that is going on. Because when you think of it, this country cannot run without the people. This country cannot run without our votes. And if there's something that is going on that is threatening the United States, that is threatening our country, we need to know about that, and we need to come together, and we need to vote on what we need to do to put us into a better direction, not go over there and do something to make somebody mad. Because I mean, face it, you got President Putin that is ready to just flip on a switch and attack whoever to show how powerful he is. And you got other countries that are trying to do the same. You have terrorists that are trying to claim territory, and there has to be a better way to control an area without having all this bloodshed. That's what it amounts to. Because people say maybe one reason why this is going on because they think the earth is overpopulated. But we have means to travel outside of this planet. And the universe is vast. There's plenty of room for humans to survive without having to battle or kill one another. But that's my thought. So, we are living in the end of days. We are now in living in the book of Revelations, and it states in the Bible, it states in the book of Revelations that we need in this time, we need to love one another right now. Simple as that. We need to love one another in this time. And it's just sad. It's sad. So please, people, watch. And as soon as you watch my videos, please do some of this research on your own. Just look up some of this stuff and open your eyes. Just that's all I ask is open your eyes to the possibility of these things going on under our noses, not because they are trying to hide it from us, because they're not. Nobody is hiding anything from us. It's out there. The documents are out there. The videos of Congress. You if you want to watch the meetings that are going on in Congress, you can watch that. Just look it up and watch and listen to what goes on in these meetings that the government has with other countries, our own country, just anything. And open your eyes to these things, because if we don't start to take control of what it means to be a country that is for the people, we could lose this country. And that's very scary. It's a very scary thing to think about. Because while you are busy thinking about tomorrow at work, thinking about who you're going to party with tonight, where you're going to meet up, what bar you're going to go to, stop and read the news, watch the news, get on the internet and search news. If you hear something that is going on, Google it. Google it and see if it's true. See if it's not true. I'm not telling you that this stuff is true. I'm not telling you this is what's really going on. I'm saying this is what I see, and I want to know what's going on. And I look at the truth and I say, okay, is this a hoax? Is it not a hoax? And then I ask you, is this a hoax? What do you think about it? I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I just want you to open your eyes and go and search these things and prove these things wrong. If you can prove these things wrong, then you know it's wrong. but, but most of the time, when you start researching this, the evidence is out there. The evidence is put out across the whole world for everyone to see, and they do not hide this stuff. We just don't hear about it and we don't see it with our own eyes because we are too busy living our lives to say, okay, we're happy. I'm going to go to this bar tonight and I'm going to be happy. And I'm going to get drunk and I'm going to party and I'm going to have fun with all my friends. Well, what happens when you're partying and partying and partying, and then when the time comes and this country is attacked and you're in the middle of it, what do you do then? Are you going to be ready? It'll be too late to stop it then. But what if enough people looked up this news, looked up this stuff to see if it was real? They realized it was real. They started going and listening to Congress and start putting in their votes. And they think, okay, this is what we need to do to make this place a better place. This is what we need to go. This is the direction we need to go in to have peace around the world. And the majority of the people want peace. And you can vote that in the government, in the governments around the world can make a decision without having to make a decision on their own. They can listen to the people. And I'm not saying there's not people out there that aren't giving their thoughts and aren't giving their votes, because there is. But most of us need to take time to look at the real situation that is going on and just put in a vote. You know, people think that the information I get is from hearsay. The information I get is from documents from the government, documents from military officers. This ain't documents that some guy in his basement had just written up for the fun of it and put it out there. It's stuff that can actually be proven. All you have to do is just research and read for your own self. Make your own decisions. Keep working if you want to. Keep slaving. And I guess if you think you're happy right now and you're not ready, your happiness could be stripped away because it could be too late. Who knows? Who knows? It's not for me to decide. And all I am is just sitting here, passing the time and waiting for whatever happens. For whatever happens. Okay, well, enough about that. Enough about that. If you would like for me to continue alien races, I can. I'd be glad to, but I just had to stop and talk about this because it is being talked about all over the place. And I had to get it out there. So stay tuned for Alien Races 3. And I really want to thank you guys again for watching this. And please be patient with me. Like I said, I am just learning, and hopefully, I'll have a better broadcast for you next time. Until then, this is Yoshiyama Big Buddha with Mixbreed Entertainment, and I'm out. Later. Peace be with you. And just get along with everybody. Love your neighbors.